Alright, so we are back here at Old Stone Church Trailhead, and tonight we are doing an overnight with the girls, and it's going to be down in the 20s, low 20s I think. It's in the 40s today. We're going to do the same trail that me and Tony did back on his birthday, and we're going to stop by the Stone Church. So come along with us and see how our adventure goes. So I just want to let you guys know, Tori thought this was an ice skating trip. She almost went skating back there, but she didn't bring no skates. It's hiking, Tori, not skating.
I try.
Alright guys, so what do you guys think of the stone church and the cemetery? Don't everybody talk at once.
Really nice. Yeah, it's very pretty up here. It's awesome.
It's kind of creepy how many kids there is though, isn't it?
That is.
It's sad. But the church is pretty neat.
Yeah,
and being able to see the structure the way it is and stuff like that. I thought it was a neat place. It's got a lot of history for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm all about whenever we're hiking, finding places with history. Okay, Gretchen, tell us what your favorite hike of the year has been.
This year has been awesome, but what's made it more awesome is that I met Missy and Tony and some other people from the Southern Ohio hiking group. And my favorite hike so far was when we went to the Dolly Sods.
Oh, come on. Peru beat Dolly Sods.
I mean, Peru was cool, but definitely...
You had better company at Dolly Sods.
I definitely did have better company at the Dolly Sods, for sure.
But Peru and Grand Canyon was pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
I was so jelly.
Bucket item list, and I'm glad that I got to do it. Yeah,
I'm glad you got to do it too, because I enjoy your pictures. I what's it called where you live through someone else? That's what I was doing. I was like, oh, they put pictures up.
Yeah, those were cool too.
All right, Lori, what's your favorite hike of the year?
I got my son to go with me to Hocking Hills a few weekends ago, and we did the hike from Ash Cave to Cedar Falls with our dog.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was great. We had lunch at the fire tower and hot chocolate, and it was a really good day. I don't get him to go out with me very often, so
It's nice whenever you get them to, ain't it?
yeah, and he enjoys himself when he finally goes out.
I got to go with 2 of my kids on Mother's Day this year to Zaleski.
Very nice.
So that was pretty awesome. And that was the first time I met Samuel Bernard and Ray and Ansel Weiss
Okay.
was at that hike. So pretty cool.
I watched that video.
Did you?
Yeah, I did too.
All right, Tori, what was your favorite hike of the year?
Our Mother's Day hike.
That was an awesome hike. Because Tori was there for the Mother's Day hike too.
Yes.
That was very sweet of you to give up half of your Mother's Day for me.
But not like that it's gonna make me as bitter as it is.
All right, so I'm going to take you on the camp tour. That is Gretchen's tent that she's sporting tonight. It's just a nice little tent. Fits her.
Solo.
That's her solo tent.
That's how I like it. I love sleeping.
Me and Tori will be staying in the Lanchan too, of course.
Both of you.
Marcia says she's not going to stay and freeze all night with us tonight. And Lori's going to go home probably later. But we've got a pretty nice little campfire going here. We've all been eating s'mores.
And everything else.
And everything else. There's chips, there's dip, there's Oreos, there's s'mores, there's vegan s'mores. There's, I had red beans, rice, and salsa for dinner. Tori had a ramen bomb. Lori had lasagna. Gretchen had what?
Pad Thai.
Pad Thai. And Marcia, what did you have for dinner? She had chips and dip. It's car camping at its best. Have whatever you want, bring whatever you want, and we have had our fire going. It's been really nice.
It's all about the food, really.
Marcia, what was your favorite hike of the year?
I have to say my favorite was in July when I hiked in the Rocky Mountains. Sorry. If it
That's
wasn't my
awesome.
fave. And earlier, my hike in the Cades Cove area of Great Smoky Mountain National Park. And I
Awesome.
got to see some bears, and they were gorgeous.
Did you take the skeleton with you?
No, she doesn't
Just
come
wondered.
out until October.
I can just see you hiking through the Smokies with your skeleton hanging out of your backpack.
Yeah. No. Maybe next year.
It just looks fun.
right, Gretchen, how did you sleep last night?
I slept like a baby. It was I was nice and toasty inside my tent.
Was your sleeping bag warm enough?
Yes, I have a 0-degree Coleman that is a beast, and it was very, very warm inside of it. Anything outside of it was not as warm. But I'm still
Awesome.
rocking flip-flops, so it's not that
Was
cold.
your shoes warm?
Yes, very warm.
All right, Tori, how did you sleep?
Okay.
Just okay? Was you warm?
Yeah.
Did you get cold at all?
No. When I went out to go potty.
Awesome. So we got the fire going already this morning. Me and Gretchen's already drank 2 cups of coffee apiece. Tori, how was your coffee experience this morning?
Not good.
I gave Tori my coffee cup so she could take a drink, and it didn't work out so well. So I slept great. We used the new quilts that me and Tony got, the 15 degrees quilts, and they worked awesome. I didn't get cold at all. And we also threw the pine down quilt over us, but I don't think we really needed it. At least I didn't. I think it stayed at our feet more than anything.
Yep.
So,
It's
but
still there.
it was a good night. Got up, had enough coals left this morning to start a fire. So we got our fire going. So now Gretchen and Tori got up. They were warm automatically with that.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Missy.
But good morning. All right, guys. So we're all packed up. It's probably about, what, 9:30?
Yeah, my
Had a great night. It was a good trip. We had a short little hike. It wasn't very long. It was about 6 miles long, give or take. We had a good night, though. It got down to like 25 degrees, as far as we know. I don't have service. That's what it was supposed to get down to, I think. We did not get to see the meteor shower. We were disappointed. Everyone kept getting up to look in the middle of the night to see if it was happening, and then we were all going to wake each other up, but that didn't work. But all in all, it was a great trip, I think. I think everybody enjoyed themselves. Marcia and Lori went home last night, so it was just me, Tori, and Gretchen that spent the night.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for coming along. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did.
I did. Thank you for the invite.
I'll do it again.
Awesome. So maybe we'll plan one for February. Who knows? But definitely was a good trip. So we will see you in the next one. We hope you enjoyed our trip as much as we did. Alright, so I just wanted to make a point. Before we leave camp here, we are going to douse our fire really good with water, just to make for sure that everything is out. We did have a little bit of fire this morning, but we've kind of let it burn down to where it's only one log. But we're going to douse it real good now, and that way we're for sure it's not going to spread. That's something you should always make sure you do before you leave camp.